And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio Achievement Hunter Series. All right. So we've got red circuit unload, blue circuit unload, green circuit unload. So we're going to actually ride this train. And this train is going to go up to R and B, rhythm and blues, circuit load. So let's set this up. I know these are there. There it is. R and B circuit load. Inventory full or time passed. And then we want this is a circuit unload. Inventory empty or time passed. Okay. R&B circuit load, so let's set it to automatic and take our trip up there. And this should unload those green circuits, or we can use them from somewhere. There we go. Now this will sit, and we actually want this to go to manual again. Then hit enter. Okay. So that's right where it needs to be. We're going to do this, this. Okay, so we know we need reds here and blues here as well. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to take this away and move it to the side so we have a little bit more space to play. And let's see. So I'm going to bring the blues. I can do the blues on the other side. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to have 3 load there, and then reds will be over here. And then these are going to all be... Actually, I can just build those myself. No, let's not use... Let's use blue loaders here. And these, we don't need super duper amounts of throughput on our blues. Okay, so here are the reds coming in. So I'm thinking we're gonna want to just round these out and bring them in, rather, because there's a kind of a short circuit here where it should pull the reds, and this is going to start really pulling the material. So it's going to start pulling the greens and the copper like crazy, and the plastic we've already got coming in down here. So we've got a pretty substantial amount of plastic in production. Okay, so the reds are going to get pulled off of right here. And I could, yeah, I think I'm going to dial them in right over here. There we go. And we're going to go under the plastic as far as we can. Under all of this. Oh, beautiful. I love when stuff works. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so there's reds. Now, let's give them some power. Don't give them too much power, though, because it'll go to their heads. Okay, so right like there is fine. So now we need some blues. Now, if I would have used, if you look at this, if I would have used stack inserters, there's no way these would have actually gotten all the way to the end. So it's just more evenly distributed, better loading. As you can see, it's now sort of short-circuited here. Or we're draining these buffer chests with reds. which there's like three train cars worth of reds and just in storage over here, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so this here we're gonna want a couple of those, and then we're gonna bring this across, and this is gonna go under. It's gonna go under again. We don't need that many blues. You can see now the blues are loaded, and I could actually probably get away with doing a stack inserter right there. Maybe. Whoa. Sulfuric acid train almost got me. Do I have any lights on me? I do. I've got night vision now, but I can always tell when it's nighttime, just because night vision is not all it's cracked up to be. It's a lot better than it was, though. I will say that. So this one apparently has to load first. So how are? Oops. I don't want to get in front of that train. It's due to depart any second here. And we got little bits of bots coming up here. So this one will fill up. Ooh, I need to put limits on those chests now that they're built. We need to put. I want to put like a 5 block limit on these chests. Because even after the train fills up, it's still going to pull these off. So it's going to take a while for this train to fill up. And look at that. Blues are full. Oh, yeah, I need to put a limit on these two. And these, yeah. Since this is only one row, that's 2 of these halves. So 2 of these will be able to load that, no problem. And I've got 3. So I'll be able to handle that, no problem. Okay, so this red setup here, we could expand on this. Let's check copper out. I would like to do a little quick and dirty balance on this output, like so. Just because it's going to use more of this inside track than this side, so I want to make sure those are balanced before I go too crazy. Let's take the trees out of here. Oh yeah, the bots, that's going to keep them busy for a while. Because I don't think there were really all that many up here. So they've got to come all the way up here, take all these trees out, and then go all the way back. And it's a whole lot of recharging. Okay. So this container is still not full. That's crazy. We're getting little bits back in here. It's okay. And these all have a good limit on them. The green greens. Yeah, this last car of greens gets by far the most used. It's because it's feeding blues, and we know how blues can chew up the greens. Alright, this cargo is already full, thank goodness. This has got a little bit of red in it. And now it's starting to fill up. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab like all of these. Just short circuit this a little bit. Dump them all in here. Let's make that trip again. All of those. Dump them into here. And then dump these in. These in. There, now they should be getting down the line a little bit, and the cargo is full, so I can hop in and set it to automatic, and it should already go because it knows that it's full. And the bots are doing their thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to beef up reds on that side. Okay. Obviously greens are unloading. And these are all stacked filters. Moving forward a time, I wonder what it would cost us to do. I think we can push that one out. Help get this stuff unloaded faster. So I want to get some reds in here. Because reds, oh, they're actually backing up a little bit, which is nice. But the other thing we have to think about right in here, so I want to grab this. I actually want to do a belt balancer on this side, which is easy because it fits right in like that. And that will balance the incoming reds that are coming in right now, and it will just keep that belt balance going downstream. Before we were just loading them up on one side, and we got ample amounts of reds coming in right now. So here is the red glorious action here. Okay, red circuits galore. Which is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing right there. Okay, so with that, let's check on yellows. Os was starting to beef up yellows down here. And I've got some more. I've actually got some speed modules that I can use. Here.
It's pretty much capped out.
What are you waiting on? Batteries. Aha! Batteries. I knew that was going to bite me. We actually have batteries somewhere. Where do we have batteries? I know. Like, where do I build all those accumulators? I had batteries. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, see, I have batteries coming in from a long ways away from a train. We need to route these batteries into that area. Ooh, I think we can actually do that right by electric engines. So let me run over to electric engines and then do some spaghetti action. Who doesn't like a little bit of spaghetti? Okay, we're gonna have to weave these in right in here. Oh, that's a perfect line right there. So can we get all the way? Oh, we can. All perfect. Get across here. Perfect. And this is where batteries can come in right there. Okay, so coming down here. And batteries galore. Okay, so let's beef that up. Yeah, look how slow they are. That's the yellow belt right there. Right here. There. Ample batteries. I've been meaning to do this little change for a while. Alright, so the blues that we've got coming in here. Of course, we've got blues coming in by train now. And it's right... Circuit unload. I need a radar over there so I can see that station. So, radar. There. Covers all of that. That's nice. Okay. Greens are down here. You know, just in case we need them from somewhere. Okay, so blues. I wonder if blues actually filled. Yep, got about exactly the number of blues I thought we were going to have. Yeah, having those reds come in, look at the, I mean, all of our resources just backed up bringing those reds in from outside. So blues, if we start amplifying these, I would actually like, do we have any productivity modules in process? Now that we got reds and we got blues, we might want to set up a little productivity, because I would like to put productivity in these high-tech science pack producers and then put a beacon in here for speed. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Because we get 4 level 3 productivity modules, that would be 40% productivity, and then it reduces speed by 60%. So we'd have 3 speed modules going in. So that'd be 150 divided by 2. That'd be 75% speed. So that would counteract the loss of speed here. Actually give us a little bit of extra speed. And energy consumption would be off the charts for these assemblers. I mean, they're already almost a megawatt for each one of these, which is a little obscene. Okay, this is still a yellow belt. That's nuts. Let's ramp that up here a little bit.
Where'd you get the productivity module? I see somebody started putting productivity into the research facilities.
Yeah, we crafted a few early game. Osirok did that. Right now it's converted over to speed modules. But we're actually using speed modules right now in crafting stuff. Where are we using? Oh yeah, my robots, which actually maxed out. So that's nice. But now that we're bringing in reds, and I'm going to be hooking up blues here in a second. we'll be able to ramp up module production quite a bit because we're supplementing reds with more reds and blues, and we've also got greens. So if you want to use the greens from my little base over here or my little unload station os, feel free. And then blues, let's go see where I can sneak blues in. Oh, not a whole lot of sneaking will be able to be done. So I'm going to have to come in. Ooh, that's going to be a tough spaghetti action right there. There's going to be a severe amount of spaghetti going on here. So I'm going to have to come in right in here somewhere. Maybe even under this, go across the bus here and then match up with blues right here. So let's kind of do this backwards. So if we come in like right here, how far can these stretch? Ooh, they could almost stretch. So that's the blues there. So let's wind those in to the system. And we're going to want to stretch this across. And this one's going to come across. And then this one here. Now it gets weird. I don't think we can come across all of this. Yeah, we can't. We could move those though. I could take this, move it there, take this, move it there. And that, let's move that a little closer. Yeah, that works right there. Severe spaghetti. Severe. The spaghetti factor on this setup is level 10. Okay, so we're gonna dial it over through here.
No, spaghetti factor level 10 is using all 3 color levels of belt weaving.
Oh, yeah, I don't do a whole lot of belt weaving just because you're then limited by the speed of the yellow, and you can't upgrade if it's not fast enough. You can't then upgrade it later on because it's weaved together, and if you upgrade it, it's going to bind into the other belt colors. So I I don't want to say rarely, I want to say never do belt weaving. There. Now we've supplemented blues. And they're going to go into that chest, which then is used to request to make modules. So look at that. The train actually came back. Not full, but certainly very happy. At least the last, or the first, their first one is full here. Let's go up and look at this. Yeah, we got very little reds. We're gonna need to ramp up reds in a bad way. We could always ramp up copper smelting, but we need reds. Look at that, greens are already back, full and happy. We got lots of greens over here if anybody needs them. All right, as you can see, these are backed up. The blues are backing up. That's impressive. We want to put a stack insert around that, please. that upgraded and that upgraded? I could. Really go all out like that. As you can see, they're now picking up quite a lot of blues. I've got the blues. And yellows are doing okay. I'm going to kickstart the next follower robot, which is 1,100 smackaroos here. That's a lot of science packs. How many? We got a good amount of military. I think purples. We don't have any buffer belt for those, so let's set that up just in case. I want this to go across, this to go up like that, and then we're going to do a stack inserter there, there. And as soon as this kind of dials down, and it looks like it's going to have to drain all the way out, so that's fine. We're just going to do that. Because I want those last few to drain out. Yeah, we didn't have many hundreds of those. And blues, I want to do the same sort of thing with. I might actually plan on extending that a little bit. But we'll do that. We can play around with this in between episodes. But that'll have to do it for this one. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.